It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Monday, June 21st, 2021. Happy summer, everybody. Number 1, this year's Juneteenth celebration kicked off with a presidential signing Thursday, making June 19th a federal holiday. That's Juneteenth National Independence Day. Does the unanimous support of the Juneteenth federal holiday portend a positive outcome for the For the People Act, the John Lewis Voting Rights Act, or the George Floyd Policing Act? No, it does not. Barring an absolute miracle, few, if any, of the Republican senators who sponsored and/or voted in favor of the Juneteenth bill expected to vote in favor of the next election or policing bills. Number 2, Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger announced the purging of over 100,000 names from state voter rolls. According to a statement from Georgia's Secretary of State, the voter files being removed are obsolete and outdated. The announcement follows a blitz of new voting restrictions in Republican-led states, with Georgia as the first presidential battleground to impose new voting restrictions following Joe Biden's victory in that state. Number 3, Joshua Garza, a 43-year-old Texas man, is hoping to inspire others to get the COVID-19 vaccine after receiving a double lung transplant. The African-American Houston area man says that he had a chance to get vaccinated against COVID-19 in January, but he passed it up. Later in the month, he tested positive for the coronavirus. And doctors say lung transplants are a rare intervention for COVID-19 patients with no other options. Number 4, Springfield, Ohio police officer Amanda Rosales has been placed on paid administrative leave after she ran over a black shooting victim who called 911 for help. The man, identified as Eric Cole, died shortly after. Authorities say the officer did not see Cole lying in the street. Mr. Cole's autopsy revealed a number of injuries, including abrasions to his back and lower chest and internal bleeding. Number 5, dominated by big names like Yahoo, ESPN, DraftKings, and FanDuel, fantasy sports have caught the attention of star-powered athletes and hip-hop artists, entrepreneurs. Legendary lyricist Nas and pro athlete Kevin Durant are two of the notable investors who participated in the $10 million raise for Underdog Fantasy, the fastest-growing fantasy app ever. Fantasy football is a billion-dollar business with an estimated 60 million people in North America playing the sport, and the entire industry is worth $7.2 billion. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Self-care is vital, but caring for others is necessary, and that should be nurtured. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with comedians Huggy Lowdown and Chris Paul as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and Black Voters Matter. Join Black Voters Matter this week on the blackest bus in America for our Freedom Ride for voting rights. Visit blackvotersmatter.com for a list of cities and dates. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed, be empowered.